Hello and welcome to another weekly episode of the Beer Fridge Podcast. On this week's episode, is it beer or your partner?
Real beer, real breweries, real opinions. The Beer Fridge Podcast.
It's your home, real beer, real breweries, real opinions. The Beer Fridge Podcast. As always, whether you listen or watch, make sure you subscribe. Hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling to be notified of every single episode. You can show your support by giving us a 5-star rating. You can show your official support as well by going to patreon.com/Beer Fridge Podcast, where you get every single episode early. The link is in the description. My name's Gavin. I've got my drinking friends, MD Scott, Callum. Good evening.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Let's go around the tabla and see what we're drinking to kick things off.
Let's go around the table.
Your glass is probably very low, Callum, so I'll go to you first.
Yes, I'm drinking the nation's favourite lager, and it is Keeley by Williams Brothers. Newly released, and it's their premium lager, 4.7%, and it's delicious. It is indeed the best lager that you can buy in Scotland at the moment. I'll correct. The best lager made in Scotland that you can buy in Scotland today, and very reasonably priced on the Williams Brothers website, so head over there and order some. While you're at it, so that you can enjoy your Keeley properly and authentically, pick yourself up a nice Keeley glass. They are absolutely cracking. I'm reliably informed that there we are, Scott's modelling the glass for us there. I think you'll agree. Oh, there's Gavis as well. Fine glassware. Not made it out to Armadale yet, but I'm reliably informed that
It's very good.
there may be one somewhere. So I'll look forward to that. But the beer in the glass.
Armadale.
Just not at my fucking house. No, I jest. The beer is delicious, and it's something that I know that you guys have been working on for a while and trying to come up with a lager that's not just it's got enough hoppiness in it to make it interesting, and yet it still retains that crispy, yet soft and slightly bready flavour, and it's absolutely perfect. You could definitely smash a few of them.
Right. You can wait till the end, Baldy one, because I'm on exactly the same, and I second those comments. It is really, really good. And for the price point you can get it, it's actually ridiculous. Callum kind of mentioned it briefly there on the website, Williams Bros website. You can get it for £1.50, which is pretty insane for a beer that can hit kind of different demographics in terms of your craft beer wanker or your kind of your regular lager drinker, and it will be sufficient and hit every single bit of the palate that someone's looking for. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I struggled to hold one back for tonight, and I managed to do so. So appreciate them getting sent down, Marky Boy, and the team have smashed it at the park with that one.
Yeah, I'm quite chuffed, to be fair.
I've told you, you can wait to the end, Gilroy.
Yeah.
I just
Gil
finished
drinking
it as
too,
well. Yep, just finished it. Hence the empty glass when I was doing my modelling. Exactly as the guys said, I think it's really crisp. It's really refreshing. It's got enough interesting flavour to maintain your interest throughout. It doesn't taste as you would expect for something that's crafted properly. It doesn't have any kind of weird aftertaste, no tinniness, no issues, no nothing at all. If you're going to go and get something that is that kind of premium, dare I say, standing against the European standard, if you like, modelled against your Czechs, your Germans, etc., then you want something Scottish, then that's the one to go for if you're going to pick. If it's no where you are, I would say ask for it. And get some off the website because it's on there, and like you guys have said, it's a steal currently.
It is an absolute steal.
For sure. Definitely.
I can talk now. All right, nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I'm really chuffed with it. It's been, like you say, a long time in getting into can, and even like the design and everything. I'm really chuffed with how it looks, and the guys made a really good beer. I think the breadiness is the bit that like stands out. I feel it's quite. I don't want to say sweet because that'll put people off, but like I think the breadiness really comes through and it kind of holds up, and you get a little bit of bitterness in the back end, but nothing that's going to take away like from a lager drinker. So it's chuffed. £1.50 is an absolute. Somebody's getting fired tomorrow because that's too cheap. So,
I'm a
but,
stick. Pile on.
but it's. I am chuffed with how it looks, and hopefully, we're on soft launch phase of it just now, kind of getting it out into the world and letting folk try it, and kind of drip feeding it into the trade a little bit, because the trade doesn't. Pubs don't want to take off lagers like really easily. It's we are targeting the Moretti's, the Menabreas, the Madries, that kind of ilk, I suppose, who are all owned by name the big brewery, Heineken, Molson Coors, or whoever. So there's always a lot of kind of fiddling with stuff like this, but it's landed really well so far. Couple of taps going in this week, which is great, and we'll start seeing it hopefully out into the world a little bit more. So
It's stupidly good. Like it's. I know you'd had it, and I think Gil, did you try it before as well? Have I made that up? But
I was, as a beer influencer, as you know, Gavin, I come across these new unreleased beverages from time to time.
Yeah.
And when the guys at Said Brewery reached out to me to say, look, we would really, the marketing team there reached out and said, look, we implore you to try this. I know this isn't your usual jam, but we would really love it if you would go on a limb and give us your tasting notes on this elixir that we've put together. I jumped at the chance to support a kind of local-ish, or at least local to my alma mater anyway, to try some. And if it wasn't for the big Asda, Orange Brothers would be the best place in Alloa. So
no, the thing that's good on it as well is at the top of the kind of packaging of it, it shows people south of the border, which hopefully this eventually does end up, how to pronounce Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Because I can just like having been at a pub in Brighton and had the boy pronounce Ouija to me as Ouija. Ouija, and then I've had another place called it Wedgie. It's nice to like I can look at it and go, and people down here will go, oh, Kaylee, yep, because that will be a nightmare trying to say that down here. So I'm looking forward to seeing people try and pronounce that. But no, it's good. It's really, really good. And if you're listening and watching, you think we're just doing this because Mark works it. This is not the fucking case.
No, no chance.
It's genuinely really, really good.
No chance. No, I said that to you before, like when we've done tasters and handing them out, and I said them a few people when I was like, this is batch one. Well, it's batch one that's been out to the public. It's probably batch 4 or 5, maybe, give or take. And, the beer lagers for 60 days. So, you add them up, it's a fair amount of time that we've been going through stuff. And I'm like, we need honest feedback, like it needs to be. And if you've got stuff that is up there, and I've had some really good feedback with wee pointers on design and can, and I would maybe do it this way, and I would maybe do it like that, or I maybe have it this bit, and that's all been kind of fed back in to the brewery. So we'll see if there is any wee tweaks or anything that come out. Well, batch 2 is already in the tank, so tough tits on that. But batch 3 might be if there is wee stuff just that we find just to kind of make it slightly better and things as we go. So,
was there any pushback at any point regarding the process, the lagering process? Because we know that that's a big investment. But I mean, because Williams Brothers, it's a big brewery, but it's not got infinite space, So if once a beer goes into tank, if it's there for 60 days, then that's the tank that's not getting used for anything else. So
they've done it
it's a
before.
big investment.
They've done it before. So Kelly was an old Williams Brothers beer, like which is a lager, and it started off that way, and then they reduced it, and it kind of fell wayside. And part of it was, like in the head, was partly to do with conditioning and not being conditioned properly, and some wee bits like that. And they've just kind of made it like it's the standard. That's minimum time. I think that the first batch was actually slightly longer than that, to be completely honest. And so, but like you say, the longer it is, the better. And because we took a bit of the first batch and a bit of the second batch, and we blended them together to kind of see how it would work and stuff as well. And just to kind of put, it's all to do with like, it's, new yeast and stuff as well, or the yeast that we don't use for any of the other beers. So it's making sure that ferments out properly, and you're not getting that tinniness that you're kind of mentioning, or any off tastes or any off flavors or stuff like that. Because let's be honest, it's lager. You can't hide anything in it if it's so. But not like to your question, Callum. Like we're going to do it properly. And because we feel that if we are, then the product will speak for itself afterwards. It just means that the sales team have got to sell shitloads of it to make sure that it's, or like I said, we can't sell it too quickly because then we'll be out of it because it'll be sitting for X amount of time. But there's tanks set aside for Kaylee production, basically.
Good.
So,
You see how long Guinness left it before they decided on the marketing shortage before they left it. So I would maybe let it go another couple of months yet before you start to plough things into the point whereby you need to generate a shortage. Is it gluten free?
it is gluten free, yeah.
There you go. So that's another big plus for those that are still fucking lolling in the depths of, what is it, Dorada or whatever it is, muck. Or
Dorada.
insert
say it on
other.
the can?
It's
That does, yeah.
it's on the website as well. So
Oh,
for those of
Vegan
us with a
friendly, gluten free.
those of us with a rice-based gluten intolerance can have
There you
at
go.
it. Essentially,
Enjoy. No.
We have our own local intolerant of gluten. I don't know about anything else. Drinker who will enjoy, I'm assuming, many cans,
That's,
particularly the prices on the website now. Like
I
even-
drew.
Yeah.
and Callum, you can furnish yourself with a tumbler for just the low price of £4.50.
Oh, there you are.
Also available. There you go.
There you go.
Like who?
See, to be honest, I genuinely
yeah.
see after the box got sent down. The weekend, I pretty much tanned them all. They went down well too quick. I don't know whether that's an issue with me or the beer was that good, but I had a box of
Two
50
things can
quid
be
box.
true.
Exactly. I had a box lined up. I was like, I'm going to buy more.
Oh.
Which I haven't done yet, which I probably will. But no, good stuff from the old.
Hey, brother.
Right then, let's see what's new in the world of craft beer with the latest news update.
News update.
I have one thing for you. Turning Point are up for sale. They have had enough, basically. And
Start turning up some books.
put out a post and
Oh.
basically said that Turning Point is up for sale. This is literally about 3 hours ago as we record this on a Tuesday evening.
Where
The
do you come for the hot takes?
time approaching 9 o'clock. So, yes, a couple hours ago.
Too bad it's going to be a week before it's
A week later.
Hey, I'm
yes.
sure you'll Instagram about it.
Nah. So yes, Turning Point are up for sale. The time has come for them to move on to other ventures, and they've decided to put Turning Point up for sale. So we'll see what happens with that, whether it just disappears or if somebody does actually buy it. I mean, how many big breweries are buying other breweries at this point? I'm not entirely sure. Like, I remember with Top Rope, Obviously, they were close to going under, and they got bought out. Well, I'm saying that, and I could be wrong here, but I'm hoping they're all right. Let me just double check because I could be stepping in a big pile of shit here.
But you're right. It's breweries buying other breweries isn't something that one hears of very often.
They've not put up a
so
post.
when that information comes across your desks, so to speak, it's difficult to keep it under wraps.
Well, I've not put an Instagram post up for the last 2 years, so maybe they're fucked. But yeah, so Turning Point, they're in that same kind of wheelhouse, so we'll see what happens with them. That's my one singular piece of news this evening. Gilroy, you got anything you want to add?
Yes.
Oh, said with
bring-
conviction.
Well, I was looking on everybody's favourite, the British Guild of Beer Writers news section, and it's so weird because if hopefully the name will have you shuddering with memories of supermarket ad campaigns for back in the maybe 2010s, maybe earlier than that.
Oh.
I bring to you a product called Yops. You remember Yop?
Oh, give
The
me
shite
Yop, me mama.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Yop,
There's-
my mama.
That was it. A great rendition. Mhm. So, the shite yogurt drink, this is not. Yops launches a fermentation grown flavour technology for non alcoholic hazy IPA and wheat beers. So, Evodia, a company called Evodia, have introduced a new flavour for today's most competitive beer styles with their innovative fermentation technology. It's a collection of next generation flavours created through yeast fermentation, where terpenes and other key flavour molecules are leading the way into the future of flavour. So, this, I assume, yeast fermentation to deliver things that hops or plant based stuff would normally provide. So, it's adding flavour but with it hops. So it's got loads of different
Does that
kits and everything you can get. It's a range of hop-inspired aroma blends from precision
would you
yeast
know one-
fermentation.
Why would you know want hops though?
Exactly.
If you're making low-no beer, if you're making non-alcoholic beer, then you have to put hops in it, but you can impart the same flavour profile. And we know you can strip the alcohol
Hops-
away for the
Do hops
fermentation.
have alcohol in them?
No, but you ferment. It's just a way of adding flavour without necessarily adding the plant-based stuff into it. It's basically lab-grown beer, I would imagine, is what it's giving you. There's a brochure and everything you can get. I just thought it's a weird and wonderful. Obviously, we're living in this world whereby you're getting, you've got everything other than the pellet that everybody used to or has historically brewed beers with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually somebody will take us back to, and it'll not just be Wasted Degrees. I'll take us back to Bog Myrtle, and we'll fucking end up where we started. But
Aye.
until then, we've got Yops.
Yops.
So have a wee look at Yops,
Okay.
and I'm sure it'll appear in a brew kit near you sooner than you would like, because I can imagine loads of folks saying, we'll jump on this. It's a unique patented technology.
You know what I seen today? In Morrison's, what's the actor that plays Spider-Man? Tom.
Hardy. Holland.
No.
Holland, Tom Holland, that is Tom
Is it Tom
Holland.
Holland? Aye, right. His beer.
Also,
He-
the
sorry.
the
apologies.
presenter on The Rest is History, but was also Spider-Man.
He either owns or runs or whatever it is. He's got a stake in a brewery called Biro, and I've seen that this stuff today.
Shite, non-alcoholic brewery, right?
I didn't pick it up because I knew it was near
Shite.
his. But it's a 6-pack of.
You mean you didn't
Biro.
sling your web right onto the shelf and grab it?
Yay!
Yeah.
No, never. Marky boy, you got any news for us, sir? We've not even asked you what you're drinking. Actually, we've totally pure skipped that as well.
I know, it better be fucking Kaylee after all that.
You know?
I think that's why I decided not to tell you. I'm
What
on.
Kaylee do it?
Never.
I'm
I'm
on
on
to the Canadian barn dance.
Ooh. I'm actually on the foreign export extra stout from Simple Things Fermentation. good
I
friends.
thought you were going to say Guinness Nigeria there 100%.
This is a crazy Phil and Ewan's mastery. To be honest with you, it's delicious. 7% roasty chocolate, everything that you want for a proper exporty kind of extra stout. In terms of beer news, nothing that's I'm allowed to shout about. I suppose is probably the easiest way to put
See,
it.
that's shite, by the way. We're going to have to start like insider secrets or some pish podcast.
No.
or whatever.
There's no secrets here.
And it's
Nothing.
cool.
Well,
Like-
we can pre-record when it's a secret and then release it when it's not a secret.
That's a good point.
There's no secrets. There's no ghosts. There's nothing. I didn't have any.
There's no such thing as a secret.
Other than Kaylee, my
The bag.
my
Snuck in the
beer news has been
It's
very
limited.
insulated. So
Right, what Callum's doing? Well, that's me. Right. Any news, Cal, apart from the new beer list you want to mention?
No, just new beers. It's a slow week.
No.
Beer Radar.
Thank you.
Sorry. It's a slow week. That's because I didn't look any beers up until about 5 minutes before we started recording. But I've got a few. Friends of Pod, New Barns, are a new brew of Chevalier, their Vienna Lager,
yes.
with
Say it again. Say it again.
Chevalier.
Oh,
One more time. Come on.
You can talk.
Hey, I think it's a very good pronunciation. That's what I'm saying. I think it's perfect.
Perfect
I
pronunciation.
think it's fine.
Chevalier.
it's perfect pronunciation. That's why I was wanting it, because it's far better than what would have definitely have been a mixture of the beer that they've made and the
Okay.
fucking pub in Armadale. Okay, we have it. Here's it. They've rebrewed Cavalier.
No. I would have 100% butchered. It would have been an American sports car. You know what I mean? It was an old Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
They've rebrewed
So the
Chevrolet.
Picture on the picture on the website is enough to make you want to buy the beer because it's in a nice sort of dimpled glass and with a nice foamy, frothy, almost Corey-like cone of foam at the top of the glass. But this is one that you would definitely be looking for. Another one from no.
The nut.
Kind of thing. No. What I've done is fucked it there.
You've got
But-
one job.
One job, yeah. What happened is I tried to take one screenshot and to allow me to
Cut it off.
get the hops in, and it's ended badly for me.
So you can tell us exactly what's in it, but know what it's called.
I think it might be salt. The beer's called Banshee, and it's a collaboration with Rye River and Bathhaus, our favourite hop supplier. 7.0% IPA, and this one has Sabro, Talus, and X in it. And it looks delicious, juicy pineapple, coconut, citrus. So exactly what you're after. Everybody apart from Mark. One that Mark might definitely be looking to get a hold of is the annual brew of Unbarred's Dank Juice. Is back on the market, I believe, and it's 7%, built on a blend of Cashmere, Cryo, Columbus, Chinook, Cryo Citra, and Mosaic. So all the C's in there, and it's fresh grass, bright citrus, stone fruit, pine. Expect papaya, juicy stone fruits, gooseberry, and subtle melon. We love a subtle melon. With smooth mouthfeel and a lingering herbal dankness.
Thank you. Give me
You're
that.
absolutely right.
money.
Mm-hmm.
It is salt as well, so you're
Salt
redeemed.
the Banshee. Yes, I am redeemed. Yeah, but that was it. As I say, it's quite a slow week there on the old new beers. Without going into every
Yeah,
single
honest.
brewery's website to try and find their new releases, which I'm far too lazy to do that shit.
Well, it
The one.
does well not to crowd the premium
Mhm.
lager-based new beer that's available in the market right now. And
Indeed.
Kaylee, hashtag not sponsored.
Aye, hashtag not sponsored.
Hi, hashtag sorted it.
Get yourself to.
I'll
Aye,
cover that. I'll cover that Wally's Bro sign. It's been behind me for the last how many
get,
years?
aye, get that covered.
I was going to say, you're sitting in front of it. Fucking hell, get it moved.
The goalie, absolutely not.
Got
That
big
was
enough
before
lug.
me, though. Like,
That was before you.
I could do with some merch like that to hand out. Actually,
That was Chris that sent that.
I was supposed to say.
No. And my Joker. Matt.
Aye,
Anyway,
great guy.
I've moved on beers. Has anybody else moved on beers?
I have.
I've moved on beers. What was your thing you were going to say first, though? You were going to mention a new beer, Gavin.
No, it wasn't so much a new beer. It was to highlight to Bruiser subscribers that there is a hype box that is available.
Hype radar.
It's from who you would want it to be. Well, it's from who you expect it to be at this time of year, from Verdant. Funnily enough, there's going to be a secret high-rated triple IPA in said box. They're not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be triple putty. It is 50 sheets though, and it
Right,
is
get
only
me in. Take my money.
it's 8 beers, 50 sheets. I'm not too sure.
I'll take
I've picked Bruiser. I've picked Verdant for this month anyway, so I might get a
When
point.
does the so when's the hype box about?
It's on the website now. If you are, and you clearly aren't, a part of their WhatsApp thing group,
I am, but
Would
I've not got the notifications on.
near of a. I just seen a video earlier on or something. So it's available now. Apparently, there's only 20 boxes left. So as you listen to this, they'll be gone. If you're
Fuck
if you're a Patreon member, you will have a chance because I'll put it on Discord. So the last 20 boxes of that. So that was the last little thing I remembered.
Good.
I'm no longer a Bruiser subscriber.
No. You know what? I am like that close to just
I
cancel.
know Mark's been hovering over the precipice.
Mine's is off. Like I had to push so many extra buttons to get it to work for the left-handed giant number, and I'm glad I did because the beers were actually really tasty.
I found it really difficult to navigate the new website and get it sorted.
Aye. It's hard.
That's
But I mean, after having used it for a couple of months, it's not as user friendly as it could be. But it's more the cut down of breweries for me. The sort of resident breweries are ones that we've all had lots of times. And yes, they're good beers and good breweries, but the ones that were coming on didn't really float my boat terribly much. So I've just decided that I'm going to. I've cut down. Certainly up until Easter time, I'm going to be cutting back on the beer that I'm drinking. But I've cut down on the beer that I'm buying, and I think maybe once every couple of months I'll order a box from a brewery direct, as I've done with the New Burns stuff. So
yeah, makes sense to me. What was your new beer drink? Sorry.
Well, funny you should mention. It's New Burns.
Oh.
And it's Full Moon Harvest.
Ooh.
So a bit of a nitpick on the name, because they proudly state on the can all the way up and round here, brewed using hops picked between 8:15 and 10:15 New Zealand time on the evening of March the 14th, 2025, while the moon was in total eclipse. So if you're using hops that were picked when the moon was in eclipse, it's not a full moon harvest. Is it?
It's
an eclipse moon.
I'll leave that for the fucking lunar modules to discuss.
a double.
So
a clear.
What are you saying? Are the werewolves out or in?
Well, that's it. Aye. So if it's an eclipse, you can't see it.
There's no moon.
There's no moon, exactly.
So anyway, but the
Can
beer,
be a full moon.
the hops that were picked.
Name Moon Harvest would be a good name for
Moonless,
it.
moonless
Name
harvest.
Moon Harvest. Aye. Moonless
Sponsored
Harvest,
by
that's better.
Duracell batteries and heat torches.
Aye. The beer itself is a Triumph. It's 6.8%. 6.8%, and it's Nelson that's the hops. It's nice. It's quite clear. So as you would expect for an IPA as opposed to a pale ale.
Hold on. Put
It's-
your glass back up. You got eyes
that
on
you-
your glass.
He's got googly eyes.
Why have I not seen that?
I'll not turn it around and give the brewery in question free advertising that it clearly doesn't need. But yeah, it sings Nelson, so it's winey and grapey, and it's
I'll
absolutely
make sure
delicious.
in my basket then, will I?
Shut up and take my money.
100%.
Yep.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right, a wee bit of fun. I can use this VT because I've used it once and why not? Some lagers and it's dead quick. Lagers and laughs. I messaged the group this morning with a little thing that popped in my head late last night, which is phrases or words you would use to describe your beer, but not your wife or your better half. Now, initially, I was pissing myself laughing with the amount that would come out of this. So I think the easiest thing to do is go around the table. I've got about 8 written down. There's the obvious one which you mentioned in the group chat, Gilroy, which
I've
is
got 12.
you got 12.
Well, mine. I will say it, but it's proof, if proof be needs be, that you can never win.
Oh no, never.
You can never ever win.
No.
So I immediately went with wet. Stream of consciousness straight out, right? Closely followed by full-bodied. Immediately responded with so you're saying I'm the antithesis, so I'm the opposite of that. So I'm like, that's not the case. That is not what that isn't what I mean. That's no the just can't win, so you're as well no fucking bothering. So I stopped at that.
Go on then, Cal. You got
So-
12. We'll go around the circle as it.
12. I'm going to have to start coming up with them.
No, I'm not going to read them all now, but
No,
the
no,
first
no.
There's a
on
couple of
Miguel's
doublers.
point, clearly,
Double.
on Miguel's point about no winning, my first one that popped into my head was it's got a pleasing bitterness.
A pleasing bitter.
And then on a slightly more crude note, I'll say this, and then we can move on to somebody else. I'll come back to me. As lovely Canfield.
Oh, I never had
Excellent.
Canfield written down. Oh.
Good.
Are you just a one till time mark? Well, I'll do you want me to rhyme off something?
I'm everything's going to be off the dome, so I'm either going to be unbelievably crude or it's going to be.
Well, my list is pretty decent. Like I'll throw a couple at you. Aroma smells off.
Off. You can't use off flavors or aromas.
Off flavors was definitely.
Other one is oh, this is a sharer.
Love that one.
Excellent
That
one.
was good.
Go,
Well,
MD.
and
Oh,
no, I'll
well.
go with one. You're just purely based on a jump off the off aromas and say that you can't, unless this is her name, use Esther.
Aye. Well, see, I've got a couple in that area. Mine's were either it's got a nice yeasty aroma,
You can't use
or,
on bananas either.
Yeah, that's one off my list as well.
or it's got a nice farmhouse funk to it.
Right.
Oh, you can't do that.
Go on then, MD.
I honestly, I don't know if I've got anything off the top of my head. The only thing, I'm not saying it now. No, you just keep
All right,
going.
all right. Another one. Everyone says it's great. I just don't get the hype. Or you can go with I miss how it used to be.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Aye.
Go on then, Gil, what you got?
Did I throw flat out there?
Oh, yes, I've got that. It's on my list as well. Well done, sir.
nice
Can
and
I use
flat.
flat?
But some like so there's probably a better one in here, but you might have it. But the head used to be better.
Oh,
I've got a couple around head retention there. What about it's well worth the money.
Here we go. So you need your set the scene. It has to be like if you're out and stuff, and somebody else gets around, and you drink the first beer, and you go, "I never picked that one." or what you do after your first drink is, "Here, smell that."
Fucking hell, that's got dark.
Oh, I wish it came in a 6-pack.
That's a good one. Packaging.
What was that?
Nice packaging.
I should have stopped at one.
Yep.
It always delivers after a hard day.
This one's one of my favorites. Not what I normally go for, but it'll do. No, anyway, fucking, I create a beer. If if anyone says any of these to their wife or partner and records it, and you can't tell them that you're doing it.
Aye. Oh, free beer for sure.
Aye. My last one, I could easily smash 3 or 4 of them.
Oh,
The other one that's sure to get the absolute wind up response is need to leave it for a bit to let it settle.
Right. It gets better when it's warmed up.
Aye, exactly.
there's definitely one I'm trying to like right my memory like like foaming over or like explosive when wet or something. I don't know, like
Explosive.
I do wish I'd put a wee bit more effort into this, but
It was one that I was trying to come up with. It was something along the lines of the can's a bit squidgy, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it worked.
chat. I've put it in Chat GPT as well.
Oh,
That threw a few. It's fine, I guess. I don't I don't recommend this to friends. I've definitely.
I don't remember picking that up.
I've definitely had better.
Ooh.
What is it?
That's black eye territory. That
I've picked this because it's cheap.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
ChatGPT is a bit of a cunt, by the way.
I know, running up maximum damage on the old GPT front.
I only keep this around for emergencies. It's lost its spark. I'm done after this one. Right.
So, right, okay. Just popped in a tremendous fridge filler.
just popped in for one.
Just popped in for one.
So, aye, that's your phrases to only say when you're describing beers and not use to your wife or partner,
There you go.
unless you want to be 6 feet under.
100%.
Gilroy, you're up next with your little on a hill.
Yes.
I apologize. I've never actually. I need to make you a VT for your little bits. I need to do it
That's
next
all right.
week.
It's just pure pish.
That's what
10
we're calling it.
minutes. 10 minutes you didn't know you needed.
Yeah.
So this is a couple of hills you will die on after 2 beers. So everybody's had 2 beers at least. Well, maybe no Mark, but had 2 beers. So hill you will die on. So my thing I'll start with is tomato sauce
Oh, right.
in the cupboard, no in the fridge.
Well,
No,
I'm
it
in
needs
that
to be
hill.
in the fridge.
I'm in the hill. I'm in that hill.
I would go
I'm
one
good,
further,
guy.
and I would say in the bin, no in the house.
Oh,
There's no place in the world that
But
should
of
go.
course, you're going to
in
say
him.
that, fucking Captain Mayo.
I knew there was a fridge sauce guy among us. Muir, did you say fridge sauce?
You
Fridge
did.
Tom.
100% fridge.
What I'll do is I'll get a great, lovely, toasty, right hot chip here, and I'll put absolutely freezing cold tomato sauce on it. No.
See, the
Room
weird thing is in my
10,
house, tomato sauce is in the cupboard, mayonnaise is in the fridge.
Mayonnaise is in the fridge, so without a doubt, it's got eggs in it. Can I do that?
But then,
You mix them together. You're about to say that, aren't you?
aye.
Well, 100% mix them together as well. It's fine if you're
Aye.
mixing to consume. But, aye, tomato sauce in the cupboard. As is brown sauce. Where is brown sauce kept?
In the fridge.
I'll
In
extend.
the bin.
Get yourself in the bucket.
According
What,
to
what is no in the fridge or you're no buying as a result of the fact that you're having to house fucking sauce
According
there?
according to our font of all knowledge, Google, yes, Heinz officially recommends that their ketchup be refrigerated after opening to maintain the best quality, colour, and texture. While its high acidity makes it shelf stable for a time, refrigeration prevents, among other things, flavour degradation and potential mould growth after the seal is broken. So basically, you're having mouldy ketchup.
No, because you're not buying 5-gallon drums yet and you're using it.
Put it in the
You've not
bin.
you've not got children that have ketchup on everything. So
Put it in the bin. There's no space in the world for ketchup. That's a hell
The
of a
other-
diet.
The other one I've got is always is the Sweet Baby Ray's also stays in the cupboard because it's too big a bottle to put anywhere else. You don't want to waste fridge space on Sweet Baby Ray's in the
Buy a
fridge.
bigger fridge.
Too big a bottle. Too big a buy a bigger fridge. There's loads of other stuff. There's QP Mayo. I'm on board with Gavin's Mayo chat.
Hmm.
I'm 100%. Mustard goes in the fridge once it's open. Don't know why.
everything should be in the fridge once it's open.
Oh, here I'm on a mustard train recently. By the way,
Aye,
I've
mustard.
no usually like mustard, but I'm wired it into
Are
everything.
you branched into different kinds, or are you just
No,
straight
not
up
yet.
hot dog?
I've just like dipped my toe in just to like.
Get into the grainy numbers. That's
Then
enough to get
I
rid
tip
of
your
that
tails in mustard.
Getting on old lifestyle for getting rid of the cold.
Aye. Oh, you're a wife anyway.
Oh, aye. On the food thing, right? I suspect I've got maybe 3 allies here, maybe 2. You have bread, toasted or otherwise. You put cheese on it and put it under the grill.
Mhm.
Mm.
What is that called?
Roasted cheese.
Oh, here we go. Oh, fucking hell.
Was that what we were doing at your house, Gav?
Aye,
We had
this is I was going to say
Aye.
this is the southeast.
So it needs
the southeast
recorded.
debate.
Needs recorded for podcast posterity. So the correct answer is roasted cheese. If there's anybody else amongst us that doesn't think it's roasted cheese, then they need to get in the bin. Mead.
You know what I think it is though? I think see down here, it's not that they didn't have roasted cheese because clearly you could do it. I don't know. I think it's a north-south thing.
Mm.
That's what I think it is.
What like the salt and vinegar
Well, you can't
salt and
say that
sauce
like
divide
this.
in Scotland?
Aye.
I suppose you can't. I don't know if that's the case because Lindsay calls it something different.
Well,
What does she call it?
She called it cheese on toast. That is absolutely
Oh,
that is sacrilegious.
I don't know about it. It's like exactly.
cheese on toast is when you have like a sandwich
Aye, that's raw
with cheese in the middle, and then you melt it.
Raw cheese. No, raw cheese.
No,
on
that's a
toast.
toasty, you fucking mong.
No. I got you.
Cheese on toast is
There you
cheese
go.
on toast is a
There you go.
slicey toast
We'll have it-
with some cheese.
We'll
on
have we'll have it at exactly 45 minutes.
We'll
Gavin.
say this.
Come
We'll
back.
say this, right? See, the last 30 seconds is getting fucking edited out of this because it is a toasty.
It's a toasty. My thing was, if it's cheese on toast, it's toast made first, on which you present
Yes.
a
yeah,
slice
that-
of
yeah,
cheese.
But not necessarily melted or otherwise.
No, famously no melted.
No.
Oh,
The boss
Here
is
we
coming.
go.
Oh, here's
No,
what's
we've
coming.
Oh,
we've got a
Oh.
roasted today.
uh-oh.
Good grief.
Uh-oh.
You should,
We're having the
Uh-oh.
roasted cheese debate.
Timber!
The consensus, I believe, is on roasted cheese.
And roasted cheese and go by what exactly.
Bread, cheese, under grill, till melt.
So what's the problem?
Hera,
Yeah,
shitty
yeah,
walk, take
people-
order, pre.
Other
Hera!
people have different phrases for it, namely our English brethren.
He's calling it.
or our best pal.
They call it in of the same name has got cheese on. Is it cheese on toast? Is the Southeast's
And
consensus?
the Lindsay thing.
Gavin?
She calls it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
So we've got two cheese and toast
ignore what I
entries.
said.
One from your namesake and one from Lindsay of House. Now Dixon, nay Patterson.
I know, we know Lindsay's wrong.
Aye, we know Lindsay's wrong. That's agreed.
Yeah, that's agreed.
And we know the South are also wrong.
Well, the English are also wrong.
Yeah, the English are always wrong, so that's fine. The consensus here is roasted cheese, and anything else other than roasted cheese is worthy of hanging, I believe.
Yeah.
What sauce do you put on a rolling square sausage?
Brown.
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 Oh, that's good. We're all in agreement. I made my brother a rolling square sausage the other week, and I was horrified when he put tomato sauce on it.
Near your brother.
In fairness,
DNA
the
shot.
other, if the real sauce wasn't available, I wouldn't go sauceless. I would opt for the other.
Oh no,
but I
no,
wouldn't.
exactly.
Where both are available, there's only one choice.
Right,
No.
that's fair.
Oh,
Well,
see, I would go
we know
sauceless
you're-
before I had tomato
Nah, I
sauce.
wouldn't go sauceless.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer.
Need a bit of moisture in there.
You've got to have something in there. You can't just.
Is that another one of the beer things that you can say?
You can't go in. You can't go in dry.
It's a bit dry, this one.
Pizza's not pineapple's not allowed in a pizza.
Nah,
And
pineapple.
I say this in the household that likes pineapple on a pizza. I can't stand it. It's the worst thing
I
ever.
like a ham and pineapple
No,
pizza.
it's fucking just
There's
get the
a
fuck
place
out
for
of the
ham and
room.
pineapple pizza. I don't know when the last time was that I ordered one, but if it's a supermarket number, I've seen me have a wee Hawaiian every now and again.
Yeah, like it doesn't bother me. I think it's going to be paired properly though. Like if that's the only way I would think.
With a wee East Coast, with a wee Eastie, a New England IPA, wee tropical number with your ham and pineapple pizza, that would go down an absolute treat. Whereas if it's West Coast, you need proper double pep.
Pep.
It's got to
Um,
be double pep.
My thing with pineapple pizza is that you've got to, like you say, you've got to pair it with something. So if you're putting the sweetness of the pineapple on the pizza, you need like jalapenos or something on it to spice it
Correct.
up too. So you've got
Yeah.
the yin and the yang.
Oh, you need some
if
absolute
you s-
venom on it.
If you send me a voice note that's longer than 10 seconds, you're no my friend. Like fuck off. Just
Aye,
phone me.
some people even in this house live
Very much. Right.
live and die by their own reality series, which is at least half-hour long voice notes. And I
Aye.
no.
Just phone me.
can't manage it.
If it's longer than a
Aye.
minute, phone me. And I'm still not.
I understand the need to.
I'm going to start doing
understand
voice
the-
notes, like just leaving it running for
I was
like.
waiting on this. Here we go. It's back.
Aye, here she comes again.
This-
Japan are
Aye.
actually different countries? Oh.
because as a major proponent of the 45-minute long voice note.
Oh,
Surely,
you're getting your ass kicked after this.
I've seen people in this house.
Response.
I've seen folk in this house listen to voice notes that are longer than a podcast.
Oh, come on.
No.
They're,
Timber!
I'm talking a full 7-day download condensed into an hour.
No, that's no.
While there are in the background noises of unpacking a full load of messages, swapping,
Oh.
washing.
Don't fucking
Can I just
See,
say,
How are you
No,
supposed to listen to that?
see.
I'm just going to pause you for a second while I answer the door and then come back.
Aye. See, folk that phone you, put you on loudspeaker, and then start doing their normal shit. Fuck off. Do not phone me.
No,
Winds me the fuck
honestly.
up, and they're like, they're cooking,
there's
and then they're
people-
open the
there's-
door.
there's people
Oh,
in
hold on,
this-
I'll just get a parcel. Fuck
I'm
off.
going to get something thrown at me here because there's people in this house. There's people in this house who, I'm not joking, in real life are on the phone talking to somebody and proceed to hoover.
Oh, she's got her head in her hand there. That's an admission of guilt right there.
can I just say, we're about to witness the first ever murder on the Beer
I
Fridge
would
podcast.
I'm about to get demolished by a giant giraffe.
There he is.
Yeah, and we'll leave it there before I'm killed live on screen.
Any other ones?
The long
I've got you.
voice note thing, I can't. No, it's not missing.
Oh, mate, just
No,
pick
honestly.
the fucking. You've picked the phone up to make a voice note. Just push the phone like dial button.
Nah, it's honestly it's an equivalent to like a YouTube video or a podcast. I'll just
What do you
just
talk
play
about
that.
at night?
It's not-
If she sent you a
I didn't get
45-minute
in.
voice,
No, it's not me. I'm not in that.
He's
game.
not
It's
cool enough
me.
to be part of that.
No, but
It's not me.
what he's saying is like, what at night in the evening? What do you talk about then? How was your day? What did you do today? Because you've already fucking heard it all.
No, I don't. Like, I'm not a recipient. I'm not a recipient of any voice notes at all. I'll have every now and
Oh,
again
that's
I'll get
okay
one, but it's can you mind and get this, or I've just thought about that, things like that. I didn't get any weekly downloads. There's exactly. I'm not that interesting. There's only a few favoured recipients of the weekly downloads,
Right.
and I hear some of the weekly downloads for other people, and then hear half it going back the other way every now and again.
It's-
Which I
for
assume
me,
there's
it's
people who also
I
get
hear
that.
it. Aye,
podcast.
I hear it from my Jade, my side. She gets voice notes and they're like fucking 10 minutes, 20 minutes long.
I'm
And
going to start doing that, boys. These are going to get
no, didn't because then you folk at like Scotsy, they're hoovering, they're answering the door, they're like sorting the wains out, like going, didn't you stop it. I don't know what, and then like
It's a window into the life.
there's
of you.
no, I'm sorry, there's some fucking bugger that sends up to Jade and fucking she'll be like opening packets of crisps, or she'll be opening doors or some pish, and I'm like going fucking just either focus on the conversation or fuck off.
I can't believe that.
Anyway,
Oh, there you go.
I was at the
That
gym
opened
today.
that opened a
and-
can of worms. Uh-oh.
I did, didn't it?
Aye. I was at
Hopefully.
the adjacent discussion is when is it appropriate to phone people and when is it no? And I was on
No in the
I was on-
gym.
well, I was in the gym today, right? And I went onto the treadmill and I was sorting out my run. And Lassie next to me, I'm saying Lassie, she was about 50, and she was on the phone to her pal whilst walking on the treadmill, talking at full volume. And I'm like, I mean, fortunately, I only had to listen to it for about 8 seconds before I put my music on. Looking,
Fuck off. Phones
Drake
should
managed
not
to
be
drown
allowed
out.
in the gym. I think that should be a call. Like.
no, well, I need to listen to music while I'm working out.
Oh,
I will
no,
have
but
it
you seen the new thing though. You seen the new thing. See the old school iPods and that. They're fucking worth a wee bit of ching ching now.
No.
Money.
Bring them
See,
back.
They dig them out, by the way. So because they're not connected to the internet, I've got an
Everybody's going
iPod.
back to analog again.
I've got an iPod
Shoplifers.
5 or whatever it is, which I've half inched. It's worth like 120 quid. I guarantee that's worth like 120 quid, if not more.
Is that not
iPod.
the old phone?
No, that's a phone,
It's an iPod Touch.
is it? Jimmy Savile.
iPod.
Uh,
iPod Touch Me.
iPod Touch me in my special place.
So I
Remember, there was only one who took the plunge and went full shuffle.
Aye, whack
Not-
the
Not
shuffle.
among this group. But a shuffle. 2 shuffles, I think.
They're worth like over £100 now.
Ken, what,
They'll be
like-
back on old MP3 players shortly.
Obviously, we had our time where we absolutely obeyed the law and downloaded stuff from the correct places. But my iPod,
Never have,
No.
my iPod is full of stuff that I can't get, and I can't get I can't get the files, like the audio files, off the iPod onto a PC or something. It's impossible.
See, even because they've changed even iTunes and that. See how before,
You
like
didn't
you
own the file anymore.
didn't own it. Aye, exactly. You could download it and it's yours.
You just
you
own
didn't-
the right, on
Aye.
the device that you've chosen to download it to.
Aye,
You don't
unless
own
you
the
use-
actual file anymore.
unless you use a wee dodgy website and then you can fucking go mental. So, aye. Call me.
Take the buttons off that cunt.
Call, call me. I've got them. Boom. Anyway, aye. Any other ones, go LND or whoever? I've done mine.
No, I think I'm done.
I'm done. I know.
I can't think of one, to be fair.
That's fair. Didn't have to. I've got nothing else written down for the season's proceedings. Anything else anyone wants to talk about?
Let's end it before people end themselves.
Indeed, do. You do as you normally do, and make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you've hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling to be notified of every single episode. Show your support. We give us a 5-star rating. Show your official support. We're going to patreon.com/Beer Fridge Podcast. Link is in the description. Every single episode a week early. And for myself, MD, Scott, and Callum. Till next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.